Good morning, class.
Morning, sir.
I'm going to start by taking on the roll. Adam?
Yeah.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Jessica?
Yeah.
Ling?
Yeah.
Tammy?
No, she's not here, sir.
Alright, we'll send her the work after the lesson. So, to start, today we're doing the structure of an essay. So this is going to be really important because you're going to need it throughout the entirety of your whole high school career. And more pressing is that it's your next assessment task, your essay on the Chinese Cinderella.
What's an essay?
So an essay is a piece of writing you do to argue your point of view. So you come up with a thesis and you argue it throughout the essay and you conclude it. So, alright, so yeah, in today's lesson we'll be doing the essay structure, the peel structure, followed by a Kahoot lesson revision. So what is an essay? So as I explained, an essay is a short piece of writing discussing a particular subject that argues a certain point of view. So the basic essay structure. So if you think of your essay as a burger, it's more like a triple-decker cheeseburger. So you have your top bun, which is the introduction, and your bottom bun, which is the conclusion. And in between all that is your stuffing, the patties. So the patties are your body paragraphs, which are used to argue your point of view. And obviously in the introduction, you're just introducing your argument. And obviously in your conclusion, you're concluding everything. You don't introduce any new facts in your conclusion. Alright, so we just went through the overall structure of an essay. So now I'm going to give you guys a quick quiz. Andrew, what's the top one of our burger?
Introduction?
Yep, so it's the introduction, and in the introduction we introduce our topic and point of view. Lee, what's our bottom bun of the burger?
The conclusion.
Yes, and in the conclusion we sum up our essay and we don't introduce any new facts. Alright, remember that guys, we don't introduce anything new in our conclusion. Adam, what are our patties for?
I'm not sure, sir.
Jessica?
I think they're the body paragraphs.
Yes, they're the body paragraphs, where we reinforce our topic and our point of view and make really, really strong arguments to try and prove that our point of view is the right one. Sometimes. That's besides the point. Anyway, Andrew,
Yeah.
what's the function of our introduction? What do we do in the introduction?
Introduction, we need to state our point of view and introduce the topic we're talking about.
Yes, perfect. Jessica, what is the function of our body paragraphs?
To explain our point of view and use our argumentative evidence to support it.
Yes, exactly. Adam,
Yes, sir.
what do we do in our conclusion?
We sum up our argument and we don't introduce any new facts.
Yes, that is very important. We don't introduce any new facts in our conclusion. Very good. So, moving on. I have a worksheet for you guys. It just has some buns on it, a burger, and we also have the following worksheet, which I'll explain to you guys what to do with. Okay, so I've handed out you guys two sheets. One has a burger on it, one has words on it. What I want you guys to do is make sure this is facing the right way. The sesame seeds should be going up, and your bottom one should be going down. Everyone knows what a burger looks like, I hope. Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, the other sheet has words on it. I want you guys to grab your scissors and cut out all 6 of these boxes. Once you've cut out all 6 boxes, if you guys notice, there's 3 boxes on the right that says introduction, conclusion, and body paragraphs. They go on the left side of your burger, wherever you think they fit correctly. With the other 3 boxes, they go on the right side of your burger, wherever you think they fit correctly. And keep in mind, you're using glue to glue these in. Alright, Hands up if you're still working. Nope, all good. So, what I want you guys to do is swap books with your partners. Yep, and now we're just going to go through it together. So, hope you guys got this. The top one is our introduction, and the top one is just the introduction that introduces your topic and explains your point of view. Did everyone got that? Very good. The body paragraph are your meat patties. So they explain your point of view, and you guys should be explaining or presenting strong arguments. Your bottom one is your conclusion. So conclusion is where you close your essay by restating your point of view. Has everyone got that? Hope everyone got that right. Andrew, what do we not include in our conclusion?
Any new ideas?
Yes, we don't include any new facts in our conclusion. Alright, so I'm just going to collect back your worksheets. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now that we've learned the overall structure of an essay, we're going to focus on the structure of the individual paragraphs, particularly the body paragraph. So, when I'm writing my body paragraphs, I keep in mind 4 things. The first thing is the topic sentence. This is why I introduce the argument for the paragraph. Second thing is my evidence or my example. This is where I'm presenting facts to back up my topic sentence. Third thing is my explanation, and this is where I explain how the evidence or example supports my topic sentence. Last thing is just linking everything back together, tying up the whole paragraph and linking that back to the original question. And this can be memorized in one easy method called PEEL. So, PEEL, spelled with a P-E-E-L, not P-E-A-L, P-E-E-L. So, the first part, P stands for point, is your topic sentence relating to the argument. The first E stands for example, and this example supports your point, as I said earlier. The second E is explain, and this explains how your examples support your point. And L stands for link, which is linking back to your point. So, I'm going to give you guys an example paragraph. This is a paragraph about animal cruelty and how animals should be kept in zoos. So, the first sentence in red says, state your point. So first of all, removing wild animals from their natural habitats is incredibly cruel. So a simple statement stating their point of view, habitats are incredibly cruel. Part in blue is your examples, which, as I said, support your topic statement. When kept captive, these beautiful creatures become bored and lonely, often leading to a condition called zoochosis. Animals suffering from zoochosis begin performing anxious, repetitive acts such as rocking back and forth, swaying, grooming themselves excessively, and vomiting. So as you guys can see, these are facts presented to support your topic sentence, right? And in green is your explanation of the evidence. Conditions such as this clearly demonstrate that wild animals belong in the wilderness, not in restrictive prison-like enclosures. So you guys can see how that explains how the examples support your argument. They're not just put in there for fun, they actually support your topic statement. Last sentence in purple is Ling. So animals must be freed from zoos now so that this terrible suffering and mental torture ends for good. So that wraps up the whole paragraph, sums it up. Animals must be freed from zoos because it is terrible and it causes suffering and mental torture. So that links back to animal cruelty. Yep, and so moving on. So as you guys can see, there's 2 statements. I have a total of 8 statements, 4 different examples. One for point, one for explanation, one for evidence, and one for link. So all I want you guys to do is pick the correct one, and we're going to move on from there. So, first part, point. Andrew, can you tell me which of these 2 statements is a point?
Point. I'm going to say this first one. Secondly, every child deserves the right to free dental care.
Yes. Simple as that. Lee, can you tell me why the second sentence, the New South Wales government, is incorrect?
It's not really introducing like the point. Like it's giving you a New South Wales government, which is an example. I'm guessing. So it's not really introducing something new.
Yep. So the New South Wales government is a huge clue here. It's an example of something, not an introduction of something. So the New South Wales government says all children are eligible for public oral health services. This isn't an argument. It's simply stating something. Next one. Identifying an example. Adam, can you tell me which one is an example of these two sentences?
I think it's the first one. Instead of buying different clothes to wear every day, students will only need one uniform for the entire week. Because it's given an example of how not how wearing school uniforms is good, but they don't have to buy too much clothes.
Yep. So then, Jessica, why is the other one incorrect? Students will save money if they wear school uniforms.
It's more of a topic statement. It's introducing a topic that will overall answer the essay question.
Yep. So if you say that, what is the topic in that second sentence?
Whether wearing school uniforms will save money.
Yes. So simple as that. The topic is students will save money if they wear school uniforms. Very simple, right? So that's why it's not an example. And the left sentence is an example. Next one. Identifying explanation. Lee, can you identify the explanation for me?
Yes. The second one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the in this case, students will be able to access information faster during class time, enabling them to get more work done instead of doing it at home.
Yes. Yes, so as you can see, that is explaining an argument. So, Jessica, why is the left sentence incorrect?
It has the word firstly in it, and that's usually how you begin a topic sentence.
Yes. Yeah, very simple. So, if you guys see the word firstly, secondly, thirdly, and so on, that usually is a topic sentence because they're introducing a new argument. Very good. Last one, link. Andrew, can you identify the link for me?
Yes. The one on the left is the link. Therefore, parents need to make sure children are not on their iPads or tablets for a long period of time.
Yep. Adam, can you tell me why the right sentence is incorrect?
Because it's like a topic statement, because they're introducing an idea. It's a new idea.
Yep. Yep, so the new idea would be children should not be allowed on iPads because, no, not that. Children should not be allowed on the iPads or tablets for long periods of time. Simple, so it's a statement introducing new ideas.
It's like a point.
Yep, it's like a point. So, when you guys identify links, words like therefore or thus, stuff like that, that denotes a link. So it sums it up, brings it back into the original question.
Yeah, that's how I knew that one, so it said therefore.
Oh yeah, you're a clever boy, Andrew.
Thank you.
Alright, so you guys did pretty well today. I'm going to give you guys a Kahoot to do. So to get into Kahoot, I need you guys to take out your mobile device, go onto the web browser you use. Could be Chrome, could be Safari.
Can I just use my laptop? Not
Yes.
just a mobile
You
device?
can use your laptop. And once you guys are on there, I want you guys to type in kahoot.it. I'll highlight it for you guys right here.
Where do I type that into?
You type it into your search bar, it should look something like this.
Okay, found it.
Good job.
So what do I do, sir?
Once you're in there, it should ask you for a game pin.
Yep.
And this is our game pin for today, 6469375.
Okay. What should my nickname be, sir?
Whatever you want, Adam. Preferably your own name.
Okay, I'll make my name.
Who are we waiting on? Andrew?
Yeah, it kicked me out, so.
Alright, everybody, 4 players? Yep. Start. So, all you guys need to do is pick the correct answer.
What?
Whichever one you guys think is correct.
So does the yellow one on my screen mean yellow on the screen on that one?
It's a good question, Andrew. Let me check for you.
Like this?
Yes, it does.
And so the red, the triangle would be the red one as well.
Yeah. You got 3 seconds.
I got it.
Yep. So the correct answer was introduction. Ooh, you guys all got that right. Next. Adam's in the lead. So this is also based on time. So if you guys answer too slow, you guys get less points.
Game's on, here we go.
Alright, yellow and teal reverse to which word?
Oh, so my game lag.
You're fast.
My internet's slow on the phone.
What was the answer, sir?
Answer was Ling. And you guys got that all correct. Adam's still in the lead. Not by much though. Jesse and Lee, you guys are 1 point apart. Very close. Next.
Andrew.
The final paragraph in an essay is called
See, look, sir, it's lagging. I clicked it like 4 times.
You guys got that all correct again. Alright, that's why he's in the lead. Still Adam, racing ahead. Oh, the gap's widening. Andrew, way far behind. You gotta have 6
I missed the first one, so I didn't know how to work.
Next, Romeo says Juliet is the sun. This is what part of body paragraph in the fugue structure? Romeo says Juliet is the sun.
Easy, sir. I was paying attention.
That's it. Alright, you guys all got that right again. Too easy. So Adam, oh, the gap's closing, I think.
Catching up to
Lee.
Catching up.
Oh yeah, Andrew's still catching up though. What do we call the meat of an essay? The patties.
Wait, why did you give us the answer?
So you just told us. Oh, wait.
Wait.
Someone got that wrong.
Oh, sir, you pissed me off.
You guys are really paying attention. You guys are paying attention. Alright, well done Andrew. Great comeback. So, good work today class. Next week, we'll be doing the same thing. We'll be doing the same Kahoot quiz. Hopefully you guys will have answered everything correctly. So just making sure you guys have a strong grasp of the essay structure and the field structure, and that'll be it for today. Good job.